Good morning, sunshines. It is the 3rd of May, and it is about a quarter to 8 in the morning. I slept in this morning. I have an alarm that goes off at 5, which is my wake up alarm, and then an alarm that goes off at 6, which is the kids' wake up alarm. And because I stayed up a little extra last night, I slept in until about 5:45. But in the middle of the night, Mara came downstairs and crawled in my bed with me. So I just figured it was a little extra cuddle time with my girl this morning. She is the cutest, most littlest cuddly thing. When she wakes up in the morning, she just turns into a little ball of cuddle. Someday, she's going to be a teenager and she's going to hate me because don't pretty much all children hate their parents when they're teenagers? So even when she's poking me in my side with her little pointy elbows, I try to remember that in, 5 years, I'm really gonna miss this. Yeah. So it was a nice little sleep in for me. Um, Probably not gonna knit a lot today either, to be honest. I think I'm going to finish that book, and I'm a slow reader. I read a lot because I read because I work at reading a lot, not because I'm a fast reader. When I was younger, I used to be able to read 1,000 pages in a day, like in between other activities, no problem. But then I gave myself a massive concussion in 7th grade, and my reading and processing speed were highly affected. So I read 190 pages yesterday over several hours. So I'm probably going to finish that book today, which is nice. I haven't read anything since the beginning of April. Not really. I haven't really read anything. I've read a few pages here and there, but not gotten into a book. And I have all of these books that I want to read that are due back at the library soonish. I think I'm going to read this one next because it's short. And I've never read a Kim Harrison book, and I figure that this will be a good stepping stone in. I don't know if I'm actually going to read the Canterbury Tales. It was required reading for the regular English class 12th grade, but I was in the advanced placement 12th grade reading class, so I didn't read it. I kind of feel like I should. Also, right above my head are a few books that need to be returned, so this one's probably next. So yeah, I feel like today's going to be a reading day rather than a knitting day. I will still knit. I'm incapable of not knitting, but just not so much. As predicted, I spent the morning finishing Almost Perfect. The book that I thought I wasn't going to like last night, I ended up really, really enjoying it. It was a difficult read because of personal emotional factors. So it's about a transgendered teen, but not from the point of view of that transgendered teen. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed that it tackled something that's close to my heart in a way that felt really authentic. So I don't have good words to say, I can't express, but I would recommend it for sure. Now I'm about to walk into the school and work, and then after my shift, I have my employee evaluation, which I've only ever had one employee evaluation. So the idea of it makes me nervous. I know it's going to be fine, but it still makes me nervous. And then I'm just going to hang out in the parking lot instead of going home, because if I go home, I will get distracted from editing yesterday's vlog, which I
started this morning until my laptop died. I did a little bit of knitting during that time, and then I decided to read instead. And edit that, start uploading it, and then I brought a book to read, and I brought the chaotic neutral and the trough to work on, and I also brought um, remember when I was doing NaNoWriMo? Nope. IncoWriMo, International Correspondence Writing Month. Well, I have several pen pals, and I have been slightly remiss in writing them back. I tend to do batches of writing of letters and then not touch any letters for a couple weeks. So I have a couple weeks worth of letters that I would like to at least make a start on responding to. So I'll be doing that in the pickup line, because if I go home, I'll find something else to do. Lunchtime is over, so I am back in my car. I'm going to edit yesterday's stuff and do a little knitting, of course, and then write some letters. Not the most fun vlogging stuff, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, my evaluation went really well. I anticipated it would. I work pretty hard, so it was all good though, and that was really, really nice. Hey everyone, so it is 9:39 in the nighttime, and I haven't checked in with you since like 1 p.m. So first, I did start this book, Once Dead, Twice Shy. It's about what I expect it to be. I'm not very far, probably 20, 30 pages in, and I'm not in love with it, but it's fine. It's just it'll be a quick read. Also painted my nails because I was walking into the school this morning before work, and I was like, oh, I should cut my nails. They're getting kind of long. And then I broke 2 of them while I was at work. So I broke this thumbnail, which I still need to trim, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And I broke this nail, which is why they're significantly shorter than all of my other nails. And then I had nail polish in my car, so I was like, well, I guess I'll paint my nails. I came home and took a 2-hour nap because apparently I just needed a nap again today. It's fine. And then I caught up on my chaotic neutral shawl, so I have all of the clues for this week finished, so I don't have to catch up at all over the weekend, although I have not yet woven in my ends. So I'll probably do that sometime this weekend. This weekend is going to be very, very full of stuff happening. So yeah. I think tomorrow I'm going to actually cast on a new project because Saturday Sockathon is a thing that I normally participate in, but I don't have any socks on the needles. And also I don't have, so the sock on the needle is important for multiple reasons. I don't have one on the needles, so what am I going to work on Saturday Sockathon? Obviously, I could work on anything else, but I'm going to start one tomorrow. The other thing is that I have been taking barn raising squares to work all week, and they're okay, but they're not great work projects, because once I get to the bind off, then it's the bind off time, and um, I don't have to count every round, but once it gets close to the end, I kind of have to pay attention. Vanilla socks work better than that because I just use my stitch marker to count. So the other reason why I want to cast on the sock is because um, on Monday there's a field trip to the zoo and I am going. So I'm going to need some zoo knitting. But now that I'm talking to you, I'm definitely going to cast on that sock anyway, but I might take I might also start a pair of fingerless mitts because they will also be worked on 9-inch circulars, and I could finish the entire mitt at the zoo. I think I could finish both mitts. Could finish one mitt for sure on Monday, but probably both. I might do that instead of taking a sock. So I might cast on 2 new projects tomorrow. It's fine. I haven't worked on anything else today. I am going to, before I go to bed, do a little bit of some sort of Stitch Mania-ness because I didn't do any yesterday, so I'm going to do 2 strands tonight. I think I want to work on the embroidery thing, but I'm not sure. I haven't decided. So I'm going to watch podcast, do that, and then if I'm still awake and want to craft, I will work on the trough. But if I don't, then I will just read this book. I'm starting to get sleepy-ish, so we'll see how I feel once I do the stitching. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!